little bit of cabbage. Why y'all two like to go at each other like that? What y'all two got going on? Y'all, hey, what I tell you about chewing up on my dang on clothes like that? Give me that. Boy, you gonna make me crack your face. Move. Get back, move, cause I ain't being friendly with you right now. Move, crack your face with this thing. Cause you always turn up something, ain't gonna buy nothing. Yeah, that's why I get y'all this cheap stuff, just cause I know if I slip, y'all gonna turn up. Can't get you nothing nice. Y'all know how to do right. All y'all wanna do is just take stuff and chew it up every time you get a chance. Turn up, turn up, turn up. You turn up. I tore it up the last time. Shit, shoot, I turn up every time. And you steady over there barking over there at him. What kind of beef you got with him? Huh? Cause you gonna run right past him when I open this up and you gonna act like he ain't there. I wish Colors knew how to do that. Colors don't know how to do that. Colors gonna stop and gonna tell him, come on then, let's do it. He gonna go crazy with him. Boy, but you love to turn your thing up. Go on out there. Come on, go. Go get your water. Go. Outside, go get your water. Go. Go get your water. And where the water bowl at? Move. Stop. Go play. Go play. Go with her. Go. Get back. Go. Go. Move. So what? Who drunk? Did you drink up the water or did you knock it over? Give me some game. Cause y'all look like you got a whole bunch of water in you. And this thing was full. And y'all look like you got a whole bunch of you in you. Y'all did not. What y'all do? Yeah, you go get yours. You go get yours. Don't worry about it. You coming up. You ain't next, but you close. You after the next one. Here. Come on. Drink it, Get back, go drink your water. Look, girl, get out there. Go, man. Come on, hey. Go outside, go. Come on, get. Get outside right now. Get out. Get on out. Get out. Get. Go. Quit playing with me. Drink that water. Man, dog. They want to come in to turn up. Come in to sit down. Take a break. What do you get? Bottom. Hey. So, what was we at on conversation? Because I be hitting and flipping and dipping all over the place. But yeah, I know where I was going. I know where we was driving to, we was riding to. I was finna talk about how I seen Trump inauguration thing, and I was looking at all the folks that was there. Because you know, a lot of people, they put a lot of money in the Trump campaign. And then you got a lot of St. Louis people that don't like Trump. And they talk about him, but they don't be knowing that more than half of Missouri voted for Trump. A lot of Missouri people voted for Trump. This is more of a Republican state than a Democratic state. And a lot of people that don't know no better think that we a Democratic state. They think we're a Democratic state because, you know, we got so many hoods and we got so many black areas. They looking at just a lot of people in St. Louis that think this is a Democratic state. They look and think that because a lot of people ain't been outside of St. Louis that live in Missouri. They ain't been nowhere. And when I say that, they done been to other states, but they ain't been outside of Missouri. Meaning they ain't been in no other places in Missouri. And they don't know that a lot of parts of Missouri is just old hick towns. Yeah, they just old hick towns. A lot of people think, because we in St. Louis, that Trump ain't win this presidential election through St. Louis. Shit, St. Louis, he sure didn't, but he won it through Missouri. Because we got a lot of hick towns from Potosi to Bonchar to Bowling Green. Everywhere they got a prison at. Down there around Jefferson City and Columbia, all that. You know, it's black people down there too, but you got the Boot Hill. You know, it's still a lot of, you know, it's blacks down there, but it's a lot of whites down there. And when I say a lot, I mean it just like I said, a lot. And it's enough to vote Trump into office. And we be so green on our politics that we don't know that. We think this is a state where it's just us. And because it's St. Louis, but they don't know that that's so far away from the truth, man. St. Louis, the only part of Missouri that got a whole bunch of black people almost. Everything else white. They got Ku Klux Klansmen. We got the KKK down here. They was bold enough, the KKK, they had got so bold in Missouri one time to where they had the highways. They was naming the highways, and one of the highways they named is still there today, and it was called Highway KK. And then Highway KK was connected to another highway, and the highway that it's connected to is called Highway K. So you got Highway KK, and it runs off and it connects to Highway K. But at one time, they was trying to call just one highway, Highway KKK. But they didn't let it ride. It rolled for a second, and then when people start figuring it out, they had to do away with it. But they tried it. If y'all believe me, check your history. Yup, we had a highway. They still got Highway KK right now. And Highway K connected to it still. But they tried to call it KKK. And I don't know what happened, what kept it from going through, but they was gonna pull a real bold move, and they was gonna leave it. They was gonna leave it like that, and they wasn't caring what nobody thought or nothing. They just was like, if they can get it off and get away with it, they was gonna do it. But it got shut down some type of way, and I really need to do my homework and find out exactly what allowed it not to go through, because they was gonna go with it. They was going with it. And you know, and it was just like a kick in the face, like we do what the hell we want. And we don't care what y'all think or what y'all got to say. We don't care. We gonna do what we do. So, you know, I'm just like, that goes to show how bold time still is. It ain't no difference from when they was burning crosses and running around with white sheets on. It wasn't no difference. They just in suits now. They done got smart enough to say, okay, we can't just do this. We can't just do it like this. It's gonna be too many problems. So we gotta do it like this now. And they get them people, into politics and get them in position to running stuff and making laws. And people wonder why it's so hard on black people. Because the people that's making the laws, they the ones that's against us already. They the KKK. They ain't doing nothing. KKK ain't doing nothing for no black folks. You can know that when it comes to races and racism, people don't know and understand that real racist don't mess with nothing outside of their race unless they got to. If they ain't got to, then they ain't. They not gonna give you no job. They not gonna give you no position and a job. If you already got a job and you trying to put in to get a higher position or a higher position open to get more pay, if it's up to them, they ain't gonna give it to no black person. They gonna look and they gonna give it to their own. They are not going up and say, okay, we gonna give this we gonna give this to Rodney, you know, or yes, anybody that's black. If they in charge to make that call, that position going to a white person. And you know, a lot of people gonna say this stuff and go act like I'm talking crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But get a good job and put in for a promotion that's gonna take care of sending your kids to college. And watch who they give it to, and watch you kids go to college. I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be no black person. Now, I ain't saying that a black person can't get no position that's good and payable. Let's not mix up what I'm saying. Because, yeah, a black person can get a good payable position and get a good job. But we talking about the jobs that got the racist people in. We talk about the jobs where the racist people in charge. So we ain't talking about just no any job. We talking about a job where the Ku Klux Klan, the leader, whatever they call them, they got a name for them. But whoever's running it, the Duke or whatever they call, let them be in charge. And let them be the ones that's calling the shots. And we gonna see where a black person get that work for their company. We gonna see if they get it. And if a black person even looking like they gonna get it, they gonna do whatever they can. They gonna do whatever they can to knock that person out of position. Whatever they can do to get that person out of position, to keep them out. That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. They gonna have the police pull them over on their way to work. Something gonna happen. And they mysteriously gonna catch some old word case or get in some type of trouble. And records gonna be clean. Never been in trouble. But then all of a sudden, it comes time. Time for them to get that good job. They gonna get pulled over and flagged right down the street from the job. And then they gonna have something in the car that they weren't supposed to have. That shit happen all the time. But then Larry Hoover He did the same thing. He took and got black people put in position. He took I kind of knew it wasn't no sign. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Make a comment if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. Yes? Okay. Okay. We back on. I missed you seeing the first. He was stuffing his face. I just said the only thing. I said my brother. I said I want to see who gonna see him first. And I said listen, I was trying to get the sound in the thing, so I missed it, but I heard her barking. So I'm pretty sure that's who's saying. She always, colors normally see somebody first. But
what's up, sweetie?
Hey, I know when I answered that phone, I knew I was gonna lose my sound. When I answered that telephone, I lost my sound. And for some reason, the sound go out if I answer the phone when I be on live. The sound to go out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But my moderator was on point and let me know that there wasn't no sound. I kept hearing that mother go ding, ding, ding.
Who was the moderator?
E.
Oh,
E moderator. You already know.
E, you there?
Yeah, E moderator.
E there?
She's keeping everybody cool.
Yes, sir.
Keeping everybody on point. Show everybody.
Making it easy, because E make it easy.
Making sure everybody knows you ain't taking no.
What up, Papa? What up, man? What up, Bubba? Hey there, man. Hey there, man. Look at him, Joe. See, he don't bite me. That's my man there.
He don't try to bite. He ain't tripping. He don't try to bite unless he want to fight. When he want to fight,
oh yeah, he gonna bite whatever in the way. Oh, I ain't gonna stick my hand there if he don't.
When he drooling and dripping,
he on point.
Spit coming all out his mouth. Then that's when he wanted. All right, that's when he he done bit me twice like that. I done stuck my head just to see that but what he'll do is the half bite.
I told you about the house, right?
What house?
I should have found the house, man.
But
it's the house real. It's big, boy.
Yeah, you did tell me about
she want
She want y'all to move in there?
Yeah, with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta find somebody to rent my house out to if I do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta do it too. You go with these folks.
Yeah, but just
don't say where you at.
Right.
Don't say no names. Don't put them on
point.
Where we at.
I just gotta be like, man, I'm there still, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm thinking like, I I bring my sister up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what you was trying to do.
Right.
That'd be perfect for her.
That'd be perfect. I can bring her and her
your
and Steve.
brother, too.
I can bring her and Steve. You know what I'm
And
saying?
your son too.
Right.
He wants to come.
Yeah, I can bring him too.
All of us. Get him on somewhere new for a little while.
Because I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, man, bro, sometimes people just need a change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, the field you play in all your life may not be the field meant for you to be successful in.
Yeah, that
You know what I'm
might not
saying?
be the field for you to stay in.
Right, because you might have overplayed that field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you can't move and groove and shake and rattle and roll like you want to. Sometimes you got to be somebody else, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you always be yourself, but you got to be something else. And when I say somebody else, I'm not talking about a different person or none of that. I'm
Right.
talking about somebody better than the person that you are.
Yeah.
You know? You got sometimes you got to do that.
You got to make some change.
Man, you got to make some changes, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got to make some change.
And
you
you
got to make some change.
And you can't make them changes in the same field because you so used to the environment that you in that you can always let your old self take over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was just telling people how a lot of people think that Missouri is a Democratic kind of state, because St. Louis, because you will have a lot of black people in St. Louis that's going to say, I ain't voting for Trump. But they don't know that St. Louis is a Republican state. Not St. Louis, but Missouri in a whole is a Republican state. And half of the state, or more than half, voted for Trump to put Trump in office, because you got the KKK, and you got just like now, right? KKK don't walk around with sheets on no more. They walk around with suits on now. Because they politicians.
Yeah.
And they put themselves in positions to be in the politics, on the police force, all that, so they can make laws and rules that's gonna hurt black people.
No doubt.
I said, but Larry Hoover, when he did it, he ended up in jail. And ain't never come home.
Right. When he started making them kind of move.
When he did that, listen, they put him in jail.
But he scared him. You know what I'm saying? He scared him.
I understand.
When you scared him, when somebody been controlling something, let me put it like this. They been controlling Chicago, man, for over 80 years.
You said what?
The Daily family, they had been in control of Chicago for over 80 years. I'm talking about his daddy, to the son, to the other brother. You know, they had been in control of Chicago forever. It had always been a Daily in the mayor office.
Right.
Even when they lost, the next race, they'll win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it had always been a Daily in the mayor office. So when Larry decided to bust them moves and made that boy swept that alderman when he ran for alderman and swept that district. You know what I'm saying? The next step was to try to be a mayor, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they knew that. And they knew that. And they like, man, if this guy can sweep a district like he swept that district, man, with the voter just, in reality is what it is. The gang members put him in.
Okay.
You know, they voted for him. The guys that don't never vote went to the polls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Votes you can't even think about to count on. They went to the polls, man.
Right.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, he said don't get our boys out, but he said what we need to do is get together and go to the polls.
And that's what they did. They marched to that poll. I'm talking about you look, man, I remember that November 3rd like it was yesterday. You had vans pulling up on corners, man. Hey man, you went to vote yet, G?
Right.
No, man, yeah, I went to vote. Let me see your card. Let me see. Nigga, you ain't voted. Get in this van. You gonna go vote.
Right.
That's how they pulling it.
Keep it clean, baby.
That's how they pulling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it clean. That's how they pulling it. You ain't vote. Get in this car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did my bad on that one. But anyway, I had never seen nothing like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And before it happened, we were talking about it, right? I was incarcerated at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was incarcerated.
Okay.
And in fact, I was down there with dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, who was Larry?
Larry, yeah, I'm down there with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In Logan, right? So I'm like, man, they pulling up, man, they got people pulling up in vans, my man, say out there, man, scooping cats up, taking them to vote, on everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cats like, man, you can't pull that off. I said, man, I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you fail to understand, the gang population is a high population of peoples in Chicago. If you get them to the polls, you can win anything.
Right, because they in all different colors.
They all different colors,
ain't
right?
just
You know what I'm
black.
saying? You had Mexicans going, Puerto Ricans going, blacks
Right.
going. You know, because
Right.
you know it was dudes sent out the call, and like I always say, man, you know, dude, you know, and I ain't, you know, I ain't no cheap, I ain't no nut, no holder of the sack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But dude is what you call a real chief. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes to this gang thing, I'm not trying to.
Oh, you just keeping it real.
Keep it real, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, a chief is a cat that inspires, right? That's what he's supposed to be, right?
Right.
He's supposed to inspire, right? And that's what that dude did. You know what I'm saying? That dude was, you know, he set up, you know, he was inspiring, man. You know what I'm saying? He had charisma to do. Well, I ain't said had, he still got it.
Right. What he was doing was he was running it. He was still using the plan of what the organizations and the gangs was supposed
Originally
to be
based on.
started for.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you
he
go.
stuck to that.
He went back. He didn't stick to it. He went back to it.
Over no color.
Right, he went back to it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He went back to it, and, you know, because when most gangs started, it was about neighborhood and
Yeah.
keeping the crime down, feeding
Yeah,
the
it was
kids.
about protecting people from white folks,
Right,
man.
so
We gonna
when
say it
vice
the
law
right way.
started, right, when vice law started, bro, I used to get up in the morning. I didn't have to eat breakfast at home in school. I went up to Better Boys Foundation, bro. Sat at
Right.
the table and ate me a hot breakfast every morning before I went to school.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And the conservative vice law was feeding us.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we needed a coat when the winter came, conservative vice law was passing out coats.
right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
They was actually helping.
They was helping the community, literally helping the community. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's missing now.
Right, that's what's
Now-
missing. It
Now
did.
gangs,
But
gangs don't do that.
It changed so dramatically because they did something they shouldn't have done. They took money, they took grant money
And spent
from
it
the
on the
white,
wrong
and
stuff.
they spent it on the wrong stuff, bro.
And
You know what I'm saying?
that's what bought that gave the people.
They gave
that opened the door for the people to
to
say
come
we
in,
got them.
right? They're gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got them.
We
They
got
just
them now.
messed up.
Right.
We
You
got
know what I'm
them.
saying? We got them. They gave
We
them
can-
money.
we can stop
They
this.
gave them money because they knew they was gonna do the wrong thing with the money. Because they didn't give them no guidelines with the money. You know what I'm saying? They did the right thing with the money, but they did certain stuff they didn't supposed to do with the money.
And they probably didn't keep the books all
Right.
too.
Right. There you go.
They
There you
ain't
go.
show where the money
Right,
was
they
going.
didn't show. They was unable to have accountability for the spending.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
most gangs started in that fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the Crips and Bloods was started on the same thing. That stuff was started because the white man was so evil out here. They was doing so much to black people
Yeah.
that somebody had to stand up. We just gonna keep it real.
Yeah, it's plain and simple.
We ain't gonna say that we ain't
Plain and
racist.
simple,
We
plain and
called it for what it was.
You know what
All
I'm saying?
them, they gonna pull up on you, run in
Man.
your house, take your woman,
Bro,
or
let me tell you
come
something.
and grab you
Bro, I remember the time.
because you looked at somebody.
Bro, I remember the time in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Your best bet was to run and hope not to get caught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when the
Right.
police pull up, your best bet is to run, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Right.
finna get a whooping. I'm talking about a real beat down. You know, be on the corner. You know, that's it, man. I'm come back around this block in about 15 minutes. Everybody on this corner, you know what I'm saying, going to jail. For what?
Because I said so.
Yeah, because I don't want you on that corner. You know what I'm saying? And 15
I
minutes
said
later,
so.
and he'll pull up on that corner. They'll pull up, you know, as deep as possible. Your best bet was not to get caught, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because if you get caught,
everybody
you're
gonna
going to win
go
the next
to jail.
time we see you, you're going to have a pumpkin head. You know? And people didn't know how to file abuse charges against the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did they work? If you filed them back then, would they have worked?
If you pushed it to the extreme.
Because
You
you
know
know,
what I'm
at
saying?
one point in time, that stuff didn't mean nothing.
No, but like, okay.
A black man was treated like he wasn't human at
Yeah,
one
man,
point
it was.
in time.
Let me, for example, it was this police, this head of detectives in Chicago named DeBerg, right? White guy. He had a gang unit, right? Now, this was
Open that door up,
this
bro.
what he was caught up on. If you was an individual that was like high ranking in the gang, what he would do was he would put a murder on you. You hear me?
Right.
He would literally put a murder on you, right?
Right.
And to some points where he would even
Look,
he would even make you confess to the murder, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how he would go about making you confess to the murder. Matter of fact, they did a story they did a story on this dude on 2020.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? They did a story on this situation on 2020 years later. They did a story on it. He had this machine, bro.
Uh-huh.
Understand me? And it's shock. It was a shock machine. You know, he plug it up, take the end gun,
The shock.
strip your butt naked, have you sit in a bucket of water. You know what I'm saying? And hit you on your neck. Hit you on your sack with it, right? You know, and keep doing it until you sign the confession. You know what I'm saying? So you had a lot of guys in jail. You had a lot of guys in jail for cases they didn't do, murders they didn't do. Right? Years later, I'm talking about 20, 30 years later, the situation come abroad. The situation come out. You know what I'm saying? In 2020 did the story on it. They had to let so many people out of jail. If you had caught a case, if you was in jail with a murder, and that dude was one of his detectives was on your case,
right?
They letting you go. They letting you go. They know how you got it. Let me go get these things.
And how many people did they know?
Hundreds of people got free. They got sued crazily about it. They got sued, major sued for it. Major sued. You know what I'm saying?
So you said they released hundreds.
Yeah, 100 guys. You had to file your paperwork, man. They released a lot of guys, man. Hundreds of guys got out of that, man.
So was all of black? Was any?
Yeah, all of them was black. Yeah, all of them was black.
No
Black and
Latino.
Latino.
Nothing like that.
Huh?
With no white people.
No, with no white person.
People.
No, all black people, all black and Latino. All black and Latinos all across the Chicago area. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
All across the Chicago area. He had a gang unit that, that circulated the whole Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was running around putting murders on cats. You know, if you wanted to get you off the street, put a murder on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put that shock, they had a picture of the shock machine and everything. You know what I'm saying? But then this is the crazy part. They wait till he die. Then put it out there.
And then put it right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that was the crazy part about it. You knew about it all the time. You knew about it all the time, but you're going to wait till he died to tell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the people they set a lot of people free. You know, they did a story about it on 2020. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. It was real crazy back then. That's why I say your best bet was to run and not get caught. Because
get away.
Because Joe, tomorrow, you may not see the streets no more once they catch you. You'll get in that police station, man. What I there for, man? Oh, you got a murder.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a what? Yeah, you got a murder.
might suspiciously come up there.
Yeah,
I got a cousin that killed some white people back in the days, in the 60s. And when they arrested him, they got back with the family and told him that he hung himself. He jumped out the window and killed himself.
Oh, yeah.
And they said that they never had believed it. That was in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yeah, let me get out, man. I gotta go get something. Okay.
Huh?
I'm gonna let you in the morning.
Okay. What you want, man? You trying to get some more? You want some more food too? You don't know how to leave colors alone. Oh yeah. What's up, dog? Almost done. We're almost done. I gotta get some rest, man. I've been falling asleep all day, and cause I'm trying to think. Last night, I think we cut it short at what time?
We was outside, man.
Yeah, it was about 4 or so. About 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, cause I got on my phone at like 4 something when I got to the crib.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I'm doing. Cause man, that stuff be working on me, bro. I got up. I been getting up, man. It be so late that they be gone, and I got to get on people. I got stuff right now I need to do with cars and all type of stuff, man. I need to find an alternator. My alternator went out in that car. I just bought a battery, so I'm taking that battery back. And I'm gonna take the battery back, give me an alternator. So that my battery should still be good. It just needs to be charged up. You know what I'm saying? And the alternator make the battery run down, but it still got water in it. So hopefully, more than likely, it's still a good battery. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, do you got any Doberman?
Oh, yeah. No, man, I ain't got no Dobermans, but I know I'm gonna get that dog, that boy's hound, that boy's hunt. You seen that dog yet? Oh, yeah, I showed it to you. That look like the Caddis Panther. I guarantee you they got Doberman in it. Because that's the comparison that they compared it to. They comparing it to the Doberman. They made a show. They made a video comparing it. The dude that came up with the breed, he comparing it all the way to the Doberman. And I said he doing that because that's what he used to make them. You know what I'm saying? Because they really doing a lot of comparison. Like they really comparing it with the Doberman a lot. Like, and that just tell me they tried to enhance the Doberman like they enhanced every other dog. Like they enhanced the pit bull with the bully. You know what I'm saying? They made them bigger, gave them more muscles. But you get the right bully, especially the XL, you get the same thing you get out of pit bull. You know, you gotta watch your dog around other dogs, cause it's gonna grab it. I don't care what nobody say. A bully, a fight just like a pit bull. If you got the right size bully, the classic or the standard, it's gonna put in just as much work as a pit bull. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's gonna put the same work in a pit bull gonna put in. The only thing, if you don't exercise it properly and diet it properly, it ain't gonna last as long as the pit.
You said they said what? Somebody said they got a European Doberman female, 110 pounds.
A European Doberman female? Yeah. A European Doberman female. 110 pounds. Hey, and you know what? A Doberman ain't supposed to weigh no more than 70 pounds. So I hope they ain't saying that in a bragging way. I hope they ain't bragging, because I hate to bust your bubble. I don't want to bust the person bubble with the Doberman that's 110 pounds, but hey, that ain't healthy. That ain't, the Doberman was a working breed, and that's why it didn't have all that extra weight on it. Hey man, what the hell you doing? What are you doing? Sitting over here tying up my doggone ball.
They said American is that small.
Man, I understand American. Everything with American on it is smaller. Just like the American Rottweiler versus the German Rottweiler. At the end of the day, that dog was not breed to be that big. None of them was ever that big back in, you go back to the 18th, 19th century, 16th century, whatever, They wasn't that big. I already studied them. Cause see the problem they got with the Doberman now is they saying that that's one of the biggest hoax with the Doberman today. Every time you look them up, all they keep saying is they done made the Doberman so big that all the work ethics of the dog is gone, and it's all about just having a large dog. Now, this is what they saying, and these are people that's breeding Dobermans.
Dude said Europeans are bigger, bro. Google the weights.
Oh yeah, I ain't going against that. But I'm telling him, go back to the 16th century European Doberman. Google that. And get with me, because I already Googled it. I studied it. I studied every breed you could think of. And I ain't dissing you about the Doberman, because that's what Americans are doing now. Everybody's breeding for size. That's why my barber was over 200 pounds. And when I started looking into the health parts of it, I took about 30, 40 pounds off of it. Because that dog will die at 7 or 8 years old. He's supposed to live till he's 12. When you make them dogs that big, you taking the life expectancy down. They ain't gonna live as long as they normally live. I'm telling you. You ain't gotta listen to me. I don't know nothing. I'm a backyard breed. And I'm pretty sure since you got that dog, you probably read an article or two, but have you really, really got down and studied? Because now if you tell me you got 20 Dobermans, then I'm going to listen to you. But if you only got one, I can't listen to you. If you got 20 of them, I'm going to listen to you because I know you done did your homework. You know what I'm saying? I know you done did your homework, but if you just got 20 of them, and you ain't, I ain't going to listen to it. I ain't going to lie to you. And he mad at me because I ain't agreeing with it. But and I'm gonna tell you, matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do?
He said he ain't arguing that. He said his Doberman, he didn't crop a herb.
He didn't crop a herb?
He didn't crop a herb.
That's cool. I like dogs that got their natural look. You know that. I mess with dogs that got their natural looks. But I'm finna Google the conversation where the dude talking about the Doberman, and I'm finna let him hear it with his own ears. I got another fault. Tell him once I get my dog in here, I'm finna Google the conversation, and I'm gonna let you hear the conversation yourself about what they saying about the Doberman. I'm finna let them hear it, cause see, I was born in the 70s, and the Doberman was the top dog in my days. If you ain't have a Doberman, or a boxer, or a German Shepherd, or a Rottweiler, you didn't have nothing. Pit Bulls wasn't really around yet. I mean, somebody knew about pits, but we didn't. We ain't have pits. We had Dobermans, we had Rottweilers, we had Boxers, we had Great Danes, Chow Chows, Chihuahuas, and I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people had Chihuahuas. And a Chihuahua will bite you, you know what I'm saying? A little bitty Chihuahua.
But I got bit by a Chihuahua.
I'll bite you.
I got bit right between my pointer finger and my thumb.
And then they also had, I'm going to tell you what else they had. The standard poodle. The big poodle, people had those, bro. Like that dog back here, man, they was popular. Like, but the German Shepherd and the Doberman was more for the gangsters. They were not even just police. People had German Shepherds that used to be in the backyard running, kicking up dust. German Shepherd be nice, 150. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we had one by us. His name was Pablo. And dog, we wouldn't ride our bikes on the side of the street the dog was on. You would ride on the other side of the street because he was that mean, bro. He looked like he was gonna jump the gate Because he'd jump up off his back 2 feet, but he'd never jump over the gate. And oh, you know what dog I left out? The husky. The husky. The husky was another popular dog back then.
Let me see. What color is that outside?
Yeah, colors outside. I'm finna go get him in a second.
I'm gonna put a dog in the camera in a second.
Yeah, I'm finna get colors. I'm finna go get colors. I just had little boy Blue and her out there. They ran me in. They so aggressive. This little one and little boy Blue, they super aggressive. But yeah, after I studied about the dog's weight, bruh, I started putting Diego on the diet. I put my bullies on the diet. I put everybody on the diet. Cause I know, hey man, I know you remember how big Queen and Selena was that time when they had got real wide. Yeah. And you remember I knocked their weight off of them. Cause she couldn't jump the gate no more. And I said, no, this ain't good. I had to take that off of her because she used to be able to just jump a gate and clear it. And she couldn't even jump the gate no more. And I was just like, I was happy that she couldn't jump the gate, but then I was like, no, she ain't healthy. But I'm finna Google the conversation for my brother. Tell him to stay on there. Cause I want to make sure that your dog healthy.
Oh, he said her tail cut.
Oh, tail cut? Yeah, most Doberman's tails are cut. A lot of people gonna cut them before you even, you know, if you want a dog to keep their tail or ears or something, you gotta request that with the dog and the mama. Like with a barber. That's why my girl got her tail. They got her tail. You know, I wanted her to have a tail. And when I told dude, he was like, man, it's too late, I already cut it. And I was just like, damn.
Only on certain ones, though. They got a unique pattern on their ears. They don't clip them.
Yeah, you don't clip no Merle ears if they got colors on their ears. Yeah. Her colors go right here. That's colors.
That's colors right there.
That's colors right there. Give him a whole look at. That's that Merle. And he ain't no joke. He love to fight. He just like a pit bull. He'll fight, and he'll fight. He love to fight. He love to fight, she love to fight. They jump on stuff together. They dangerous together.
He a pup. How old is he?
Oh, he almost 2 years old.
He a year or something.
Yeah, he just, I don't put all that weight on him. So I keep him athletic. He can jump out the gym. He can jump. He'll bite your ass. He gonna chase you all the way down the street. You ain't gonna get away from him, believe me.
She said he hella big.
She said he big?
Yeah.
Who, Color? Oh, man, no. They need to see. Let me show them my man's right here then. I'm finna show them. Hey, they gonna really like him right here. You already know this one right here. This little boy Blue. Little boy Blue ain't nothing to play with. Come here, little boy Blue. Come on. Come on. He ain't nothing. He ain't nice. He ain't nothing nice. Everything I got nice. Yeah, Colors is big. He's shorter, but he's stockier than Colors. Colors taller, he wide. And them two, they done got into it before, and Colors kind of got the best of them, but Colors had cheated. Colors cheated. Colors right after I told him to stop.
He said Colors is money.
Colors is money. Yes, he is. I told people I want 50,000 for him. Look, I want 50,000 for colors. You come and get him, you gonna have him for the next 10 years. You will make 200-300. You there probably make $1 million off of him if you know how to use him. You will make a whole bunch of money off of him. Guaranteed. Every dog he spit out, you can tell somebody you want 5,000, 4,000. And all he gotta do is give you 10 puppies, that's 40. 10 puppies, that's 40.
Red dot.
That's red dot daughter. She got a red and a blue nose. She got a double nose. She got a red nose and a blue nose. That's something that you don't see often. But let me get my phone so I can Google. I'm finna Google this conversation for my man. Cause they said it. They was talking, and it was strictly about the Doberman too. It was like and he was kind of upset because he was like, they misbreeding the Doberman now. Like everybody breeding the Doberman for size. And the reason they talking about him because he was being compared to the boy's Hun. The boy's Hun, dog, but and then dude gonna make his dog look better. Gonna make his dog.
These two right here, that girl you seen in colors, they siblings. They came out the same level.
If you are like me and you are struggling to pay your bills, this one is for you. Dashing helps you earn extra money.
Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, the world's security and personal protection. The Field Animal Compact. £100.
But right now we're seeing Dobermans that are just way over.
Now look, watch this. Listen.
We've had dogs anywhere between.
Tell them to listen.
Females, 24 to 26 inches.
Adjusting to get that perfect ideal dog that we were looking for. As we mentioned in other episodes, we are about 5 generations in right now, going on to our 6th one. So yeah, the program started about 8 years ago almost.
And founded in Canada.
That's right.
There you go.
Number 2, height and weight. The Doberman. Height, well, males 26 to 28 inches, which is 66 to 71 centimeters at the shoulder. Females 24 to 26 inches, 61 to 66 centimeters at the shoulder. Weight,
I know, watch what
males
he's gonna say.
75
Watch
to 100 pounds, which is 34 to 45 kilograms, and females around 60 to 90 pounds, which is 27 to 41 kilograms. The Boar's Hund.
Some of the males that I measured, they were about 26 inches at the shoulder. I saw like 28 inches in some cases. And in terms of weight, we've had
That's
dogs
the Boar's
that
Hund.
big. They were more considered medium-sized dogs at that point in time. Very small, very
See?
athletic. Dobermans, I think they shouldn't be too big. If we look at pictures of Dobermans earlier in the 1900s, they were never that big. They were more considered medium-sized dogs at that point in time. Very small, very athletic. But right now, we're seeing Dobermans that are just way oversized, way too big as puppies and as adults. Dobermans are not supposed to look like Great Danes. They're not supposed to be that big or slow. So I think that's part of the reason why we're having a lot of health issues, because people are so focused on breeding for size that they're losing their workability and the health.
Number 3,
Did you hear that?
life expectancy and diseases.
Did you hear that?
The Doberman.
What dude say?
Dobermans typically have a life expectancy of 10 to 13 years. However, there have been quite a few with a shorter lifespan
I know he did.
recently.
He heard it.
Dobermans are prone to certain health issues, many of which are hereditary. Here are some common health concerns for the Doberman. Dilated
He said that's a whole nother
cardiomyopathy.
discussion.
DCM is a heart disease that causes the heart to enlarge and weaken.
This
potentially
everything the
leading to
Doberman,
heart
this
failure.
all the sickness the Doberman
Von
get when they
Willebrand's
overweight.
disease, VWD. This is a bleeding disorder due to a deficiency in a blood clotting protein. Hip dysplasia. This involves the abnormal development of the hip joint, leading to arthritis and discomfort. Hypothyroidism. This is a condition where the thyroid gland doesn't produce enough hormones, affecting metabolism. Wobbler syndrome, otherwise known as cervical vertebral instability. Wobbler syndrome is a neurological condition that affects the neck and spine, causing a wobbly gait. Progressive retinal atrophy. PRA is a degenerative eye disorder that eventually leads to blindness. Gastric dilatation volvulus, or bloat. Dobermans are deep-chested dogs and are at higher risk for bloat, a life-threatening condition where the stomach twists and fills with gas. Albinism. Some Dobermans carry a recessive gene for albinism, which results in a white coat, pink nose, and pale eyes. Albino Dobermans are at a higher risk for skin issues, eye sensitivity, and certain cancers. The Boar's Hound.
I can't exactly say how long the dog will be.
He said you talking
right
about
now, just
selective
because
breed.
our oldest dog is 7 at the moment, but our goal is to really focus
He said he had,
taking away
what he
some of
say,
the
he had an
diseases that,
English, what he
common
say, what
Western
kind of
breeds
bulldog,
have,
I
and so
mean,
hoping that
what kind of
those
Doberman is
diseases
it?
will be able to produce dogs that would live longer than the
A
average,
European Doberman?
dogs in the same size. Which
Okay,
What would be the perfect age
I would like to see dogs that are
EUROPEAN,
at least
ain't
working
it?
until
European Doberman.
7, 8, 9 years old and
Okay.
living up to
European
maybe 10 to 12 or
Doberman
more. That would be
versus
ideal.
American
Number
Doberman.
4, speed.
Okay, so tell him I'm finna do the European Doberman versus the American
Why
Doberman.
are women everywhere choosing Abby
And
X,
obviously,
the new
it's gonna
tummy
talk
tuck
about the weight and all
alternative? I
that.
got the tummy tuck.
Really from the body. Now for the temperamental differences between these two dogs. Look, there are some. Oh, the age-old question of first-time Doberman owners. Should I get an American or European Doberman? Look, I struggled with the same question for so long. So I finally decided to sit down and make a video that I wish I had when I was looking for my first Doberman. So today, we're going to talk about all the differences between American and European Doberman and which one you should get.
Hey, cause tell him I got a picture of Blue Doberman that I seen. Dude had a Blue Doberman on the south side. I got it in my phone. And he called. Cause see, I grew up, my partner had, his mama had Dobermans. They had about 6 Dobermans that wasn't puppies. A blue one, a red one, and a black one. They had blue Dobermans back then. He had a blue one, a liver red one, and a black one. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So let's break down the physical differences of
And these is just people opinions too. I ain't gonna act like they know it all, cause they don't be knowing sometimes too. Like I don't know it all, but I study. One thing I do, I read about dogs.
Now, if you take a look at their heads and in general their bone structure, the American Doberman's head is a little bit thinner.
The American Doberman head is thinner.
The European's going to have a little bit broader head and it's a little bit more blockier in shape. The muzzle is similar. The muzzle on the European's also going to be broader, a little bit thicker bone structure, and blockier in appearance. Now, going down a little bit further, look at the necks of these two dogs.
Blue Dobermans have a lot of skin medical issues. The more exotic you get or far from the straight black and brown, the more issues. Yeah, they just said the ones that be white, the albinos have a lot of skin issues. But them just the ones you gotta put extra work into, and you won't have them issues. When you got a dog that can develop certain diseases and certain, issues, you gotta take care of them a certain way.
Structure in general, there is a bit of a difference as well. The American is going to have a little bit longer body overall. It's going to have leaner muscle mass and a little bit more definition typically, whereas the European is going to be a larger body, but usually a little bit shorter, more compact.
He said
and not as long.
he recognized the dirty white
European
dude's
Doberman is
voice.
going to be about 5 to 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
He said, I recognize that nerdy white dude's
easiest and
voice.
quickest way to
He's
tell the
pretty
difference between these two
knowledgeable.
dogs in
If
person
it's the
is to
guy I'm
just look at the
thinking it
neck.
is, he
The
has
neck on the
Dobermans.
American will come up much sharper and it'll have that slope in it. It'll be a thinner neck, whereas the neck on the European will
So
be
you
a thick
breed
neck
your
that just kinda
Doberman or
rises
not,
gradually
bro?
from the body. Now for the temperamental differences between these two dogs. Look, there are some differences in temperament between these two, and most of them stem from the differences in breeding regulations between Europe and America. In America, it's more of a free market, open system where anyone is able to breed these dogs kind of at will. The breeding is more based on, again, kind of the free market. So someone who has a dog with championship lines in the family history will do a lot better than a dog that doesn't, and will command higher prices for puppies. So in general,
what do he think about the rumor on Doberman's turning? They always used to say a Doberman turn on you. They say they brain get too big for their head. I ain't never believed that, but
these shows,
my partner daddy turned on him. Duke turned on him. He had Dobermans too.
He say dude paid 20,000 for his mail.
That's why the look
Who, this dude?
Yeah, I'm guessing dude.
Yeah, he's stupid. That's all that means. He just had some money to throw away and somebody fooled him. Well, you paying that much for any type of dogs almost. You being fooled. That's what people don't know.
Hood wing, bamboos.
Yeah, and they taking advantage of the dog game now. Because any dog back in the day ain't costing no more than $500. Well, I take that back. If you went and bought a Doberman or a Rottweiler like out the mall at a pet store, they'd be $3,000. Way back then. Because they had a pet store in Northwest Plaza.
That's a far cry from what it is in America, where pretty much anyone can breed a dog. Now there's other
But
factors,
I ain't finna go with him because he talking too much. I'm gonna go to Google. Google just answer your questions. Google don't do all that rapping. We gonna see what Google say about. He said, I'm gonna just ask Google what's the healthy European weight for the Doberman, and I want to see what they answer gonna be. I just want to know the healthy weight of the Doberman. So let's see. What are we doing here?
You ain't got no petrol rolled up?
Nah, I ain't got. Nope, man, my car ain't running. I ain't really been nowhere. Man, how in the heck is my Google ain't on here?
I'll open up that bag.
Okay, it ain't gonna do that. So then we gonna do it like this. What is
They KCA. He said they KCA, bro.
healthy? What is the healthy weight
The dope.
for the European Doberman? Or the
We'll get straight to it now.
European Doberman? What is the average weight of a European Doberman?
He say.
Okay. It say the average weight of a European Doberman pinscher is 88 to 99 pounds for males and 71 to 77 pounds for females. European Dobermans tend to be heavier than American Dobermans because they have more muscle mass. Explanation: the federal breed standard, which is used for European Doberman, specifies these weights. The American Doberman pinscher bred standard specific weights are 75 to 100 pounds for males. See, it's saying that the American Doberman weigh more than the European Doberman. You might have an American Doberman, player, unless Google wrong. Yeah, that's what this said. The lifespan of a Doberman pinscher is about 10 to 12. But according to the official Doberman pinscher breed standards, a male Doberman pinscher will weigh between 75 to 100 pounds and stand about 26, 28 inches. A female Doberman pinscher will weigh less than her male counterpart at 60 to 90 pounds and stand about 24 to 26 inches. On the weight chart, European Doberman growth chart. Yep, at 8 months old, Atlas was 80 pounds. So they saying.
Hey, I was giving him one of them names.
Okay, and he said his Doberman weighed how much?
130.
130. Okay, so then if I type in is 130 pounds good for a European Doberman. We're going to see what they say is a
What kind of Doberman weigh
130
European Doberman weigh 130
pounds.
130.
Is 130 pounds.
Oh, he said 110.
Okay, 110. Now tell her to go back through the comments and say, make sure he said 110 the last time, because it seems like he said more. I'm serious, because I want to see if he changed it. Is it 110? Because it seemed like he said more at first. I might be wrong, but I thought that's what I heard. It's 110 pounds healthy.
I thought he said 132. Hey, how much he say at first he's on his way? How much he say he's on his way at first?
He said his dog weighed 110 pounds.
Oh, 110.
Okay.
That's what he said at the top before this?
Yeah, he said that the other weighed
135.
Because, okay, overview 110 pounds weight can be considered within the healthy range for a male European Doberman, as the breed standard typically lists from as weighing between 88 to 99 pounds. However, it's important to consult your veterinarian to assess your dog's overall health and body condition to ensure they are not overweight. And see, and that's why I don't be listening to these phones, because now it said European Doberman are generally larger than American Doberman, but it just said differently on the last one. It said that the American Doberman had weighed more than the European one. Hey, Color, stop.
Oh, my phone is gonna die. Let me get up here and put this mother on the charger.
I'm finna, I
He
gotta
said,
go
yeah,
ahead.
he smiles when I see it.
He said, yeah, I'm glad I said 110. I'm glad, you better not say it no more.
Yeah, because he gonna double check, triple check on you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it, because
But Chosen Sheep Kennels out, y'all.
Chosen Sheep in the building. All right, bro. Take it easy, man. I'll see you later. I gotta go out here and get with Red Dot. I'm finna go throw this stuff in this cage and make sure he warm. It's stand around 26 inches, Doberman inch growth and weight chart. So yeah, okay. So he doing good. He keep his weight around there. Don't make him too much bigger than that though. So how big do these dogs get? Short. Dog tip, right? Yeah. not out, cause I gotta put a battery in there, cause the battery is getting low, or it is low. It ain't getting low, it's low. Let me see. So yeah, so then, but they showed, it was crazy that he bought that Doberman up like that because I was just studying Dobermans. Cause I had somebody looking for a Doberman, had me searching for a Doberman, so that was the whole reason I was even on the Doberman kick. And then I was looking at the Boy's Hound because the Boy's Hound is like it's a XL Doberman basically. And I know that man made that dog with the Doberman because he wouldn't be using the comparison of the Doberman. Normally when you see somebody come up with a breed and it's a new breed and they comparing it to a certain breed, that's because that's the breed they use to create their dog with. And the Doberman is definitely a good breed of dog because law enforcement, that's what they use. They used a lot of Dobermans along with the German Shepherd. They didn't just use German Shepherds. They also had the Dobermans too. But they quit using the Dobermans. And, man, what you doing? What you over there doing? Huh? What did you do? What you doing? Cause it's like you see everybody that's using bullies. And they done took bullies and they done ruined them because them dogs, they think it's cute when your dog breathe hard and it's so small and it can barely breathe, and they think that that's cute, but that dog ain't gonna live long because it's not breathing right. It ain't got proper breathing. And it can't do a lot of movement. You can't walk them dogs down the street without them getting tired. All the bullies you see, that chest on the ground, you gonna see that. You gonna see all the restrictions about how far you can, especially when it's hot outside. They really can't do nothing in that heat. That heat kills them bullies when they got them large bullies like that. That can't. All my bullies are athletic. Every dog I got, they can jump gates. They can attack. They can fight if that's what I chose to do with them. But I don't do none of that stuff. But if I wanted to, I could, without no problem. And I got certain bullies in here right now that I'm confident I can run them with a pit bull, and they can hang. Red Dot will fight a pit bull, and the pit bull better be on point, cause if he ain't, Red Dot gonna take him down, and I really believe that. I got full faith in my dog that if it ran into a pit bull in the dark alley and it was by itself, I got full faith that my dog could protect itself and make it home. Even if he didn't win, which I still believe he'll win. But in the case he didn't, you would know that pit bull was in the fight and he'd come home. He'll make it home. He ain't gonna kill him. Cause we know pit bulls kill just from the victims of people. If a dog can kill a person, it could definitely kill another dog. Because a person got so many options to keep a dog from killing it. To keep a dog from killing them that dogs don't got. You know, all dogs ain't got the same option as we got as people. All the kicking and fighting and everything you can do to a dog when it's attacking you. Another dog can't do some of the stuff we can do. And believe it or not, if you was getting bit by a dog and he was holding on to you and locked on you and you picked him up and you bit him back, I guarantee you he'll let you go. I guarantee you if you bit the dog back, the dog will let you go. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Yep. And a lot of times, dogs lose just simply to intimidation. If a little dog can intimidate a big dog, and that big dog would be scared, just like an elephant scared of a mouse. A big dog would be scared of a little dog until that little dog bite him. Once that little dog make the mistake and bite that big dog, then that big dog gonna learn right then and there that, oh, I can kill this little thing. Cause he felt what he had. He felt his bite and the bite ain't do nothing but make him react. And once he react and he see the little dog they can tell. They can tell. It's just like my Barber, my puppy Barber. She intimidates one of my girl bullies right now. But I think my girl bully just as much know that she a puppy, but at the same time she'll run away from him because she be so aggressive towards him. She'll get away from him. But I think she really just don't want to hurt her because she really want to. She so much into Mother Nature because she done had puppies. She think everything her puppies. Every puppy I bring in the house, she act like that puppy came out of her. So she try to treat them more like they her babies instead of trying to attack them. She more so tries to nurture them until the other dog showed that she don't want to be nurtured. And then that's when she'll say, okay, you want to be treated, wrong, then I'm going to treat you wrong. And that's when she'll change up her ways. So right now, what I got to do, because it's cold, and I got a dog outside in the cold, I'm finna go, and I'm gonna go put a lot of this bed. I'm finna go put a lot of this bed in this cage. So this bed keep them dogs warm. Cause I wanted to bring them in here and put them in here with them, but I know that'll be a mistake because they do too much in her. And he'll be broke out the cage and broke into one of their cages because he's strong and the cage can't hold him. And he'll be broken one of their cages and literally tried to kill him. So I can't put him in her with them. So I'm going to take this bed and I'm finna go put it. I'm gonna go put it in there. I'm trying to see what I did with my white gloves. Okay, I got it. We gonna put this bed in here. I kept them doors open and aired it out a little bit so they could get some fresh air in their lungs. Cause they be going outside though. That ain't enough. That ain't enough fresh air for them. But now they cool. I done gave them enough. So we go out here, make sure Red Dot nice and warm. Put these sheds in there. And he'll be cool, cause he done been out. He 4 years old, so he done been out and been in the cold weather all his life. So he ain't. It's his 4th year in the winter. So it's the winter and stuff that don't bother him too much. If we get too cold, then I'll move him. And I just remember what to do. That's why I be glad I be talking to y'all on here, because it helps me remember stuff. I can put him back by the dryer vent, and that's how I kept him warm through the cold winters. I put him by the dryer vent, and I just turn the dryer on and put some clothes in there and heat it up good, and then turn it off, and it'll hold the heat in there on him. So that's probably. That might be what I end up doing. Rock up, Red Dot. Yeah, rock up. I'm on my way. Easy. Turn it down. Turn it down. Everybody got their heat. Let's see what the heat on. We got it on high. Yup. Y'all know how blessed y'all is. Y'all got it better than some homeless people. Everybody be complaining about cages. What about the homeless people that's sleeping outside? Y'all go help them out? And that's a comment to the people that don't like cages. The dogs in cages, it's cold outside, snow on the ground. But I want to know what y'all do so y'all help the homeless people out. Or what y'all say? Do y'all say, oh, they need to open up some of these big old Catholic churches they got, and some of them big old, them other churches that people be going to that's not a Baptist church, but them other churches, they kind of like Catholic churches, but they got they call their religion something a little different. But they got churches that be a block long. I mean, a whole block long. You got this much building that y'all praising God with. Y'all ain't got no homeless people. Y'all ain't got no type of program for the homeless. Y'all just let the homeless be. That's who y'all need to be talking to and talking about. Help the homeless out. And not worried about no dogs being in no cages. Y'all need to be worried about feeding the homeless that ain't got no hot meal. But y'all don't know how hard it is to sleep in a cold, vacant building or a vacant house and don't got nothing to lay on, or people don't know how blessed they are. People don't know what blessings are. These dogs blessed. They got food, water, and a warm place to stay and lay, heat. Here I come, man. Here I come. Hold up, swole up. Let me get this key in here. Is this the right key? Yeah. Right. We got a bunch of snow out. What's up, Pop? No. Hey, man, where your stick go? Somebody ain't put the stick back down. Told him about halfway doing this job. Here I come, buddy. I got something for you, too. Just like I gave you them clothes, I got something else for you. You know I'm gonna take care of my dog. Come on. Damn, boy, you stepped all on my damn foot. That boy foot heavy as all outdoors. Up there drinking water. Let's see. Okay. So then, go this shed. Put this shed in here for him. Really keep it good warm. Bed in here for him. It's gonna keep you nice and warm. Y'all better learn from the dog master. Let me see if I can get some light in this thing. Okay. That right there ought to take good care of him. He should be good. Y'all enjoy that. So that right there keep him nice and warm. The dogs produce their own heat already. So throw him a little bit more in the back. And that ought to keep. See how he ran right in there? What you think about that? Sit down. Sit, boy. Dada. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit down. Down. Sit. Sit down, boy. Come on. Sit. Sit. Red dot. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Oh, you sitting. Good job. How that feel? Huh? How you feel? How that feel? Get back. I'm finna feed you. Hold on. Hold up. I want you to tell me what's up with that right now. What you thinking about? How that feel? Appreciate everybody that's tuning in and watching the videos. I hope you subscribe to the channel because it's definitely worth subscribing to, especially when you got somebody outside with his dogs in the middle of the night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. And you know, I do this every night. It's my life. Train my dogs late at night. Bond with them late at night. This when I get down with my dogs late at night. And then, cause that's when it's most quiet, it's most peaceful. There you go. And that's when you can get their attention. Go on to eat, man. You good? Go on to eat. I'ma close it up. What you looking for? Yeah, he gonna be nice and warm in there. He got that bed. And like I said, this is 4th winter, so he ain't new to this. Yeah. And what's crazy, this his 4th winter. It would have been his brother's 4th winter, but his brother died from the heat. He ain't died from the cold, he died from the heat. If that ain't crazy, I don't know what crazy is. But he got cardboard all around the outsides of it. And he double wrapped 2 tarps. And his body heat, every time you open it up, you feel heat. And it feel like a heat on in there. Let me see what I do with my keys. Which pocket? Which pocket? And I put my keys in. Boy, I hate taking these gloves off right now. They felt so good. Where in the hell did I put my keys at that fast? Hold up, man. Did I leave them in the door? Nope. Here we go. No, I ain't dropped them. And if I did, did drop them, which I know I didn't know. Check my pockets good. I guess I did. So we gotta go back down memory lane. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put my pimpin' in it. Hey. Okay. Okay, now we got a slight problem. Put my keys in there, buddy. I know I would have heard them go in there though. Darn it. How you lose your keys that quick? It's impossible. Can't do nothing but walk the trail that I walked. Let's see, I have. Alrighty. That fast. That's how quick stuff happens. got to be. I just locked the door. And I didn't go nowhere. Or they in the bags, maybe. Boy, it's always something. All righty. Shucks. Yeah, my light ain't coming on. This shit here is it's too cold out here for this crap right now, man. This shit is here. This ain't no good. This ain't no good at all. Come on. Kick them in the snow somewhere. Where y'all at? Y'all fell in the snow? Come on. Probably fell in my boots or something. I know. No. This shit crazy. Yeah, this is it. This ain't. Let me see. I set the phone down first. So now we got a bigger problem. I've dropped my keys and my fingers is cold. And you would think they would fall right on top of the snow, if not nothing else. So where could they go? I just locked the door with them. Had so much stuff in my hands. I had to drop them. find these keys. Did you see my keys outside of the search in the bags. Since I ain't outside in the cold no more. Get all out of that food. Get out of there. Get out of there. Where you at? Come here, little girl. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got to go find my keys. Come on. You can't play right now. Go. Come on. No. No. Come on. Get in there. Go. Come on, girl. No. Go. Get in there. Quit playing with me. I told you I'm trying to find my damn keys. So, don't get no flashlight. Alrighty. If I can't find them in these bags, I got to end the live. And I'm gonna have to go back to the video and look at where I locked the door at. Cause that camera gonna tell me exactly where. Go tell me exactly where I put them joints at. So, I don't know how I be feeling like I be hurting. That's your only choice. Gotta end the live. Then you're gonna have to go back to the video. I'm gone, y'all. I gotta cut this one. I gotta use the video to find my keys. So I probably bounce back on y'all. Y'all see me come back on, come on back. I'll be back.